the shallowness that they miss out on the substance. You know, it's like people really will pay for what they see, and then wonder why they're drowning in shallow waters. It's like some people will scream, shout, manipulate, just to get their way. And then when they do, they're the ones that, eventually come to realize that their game is the only one that they were playing by themselves because they often play themselves. Because some people will do all of the voodoo, all of it. They will go through the lengths and truly put their own family on the line, you know, when it comes to not only them, but just along the lines, future, long run type of shit. Because some people want immediate action now, right? Because we can always ask, but some people want to manipulate energy. They want to manipulate people's minds, their hearts, their thoughts, just for them to react in the way that they want them to. And that's usually to keep it in that bond of a bind of what they say you must do, right? It's like trying to hold up that image. It's like holding up the image that you're not good enough because you don't shit fall in line to the same shit that everybody else does. And when people assume that you're supposed to or that you will, they're more surprised that you don't. It's like some people are more enthused by the shallowness, by paying for the shallowness, but are more surprised that the shallowness is where they actually drown. Because there's depth to everything, but not everyone is able to dig that deep within themselves to really find out who they are, let alone to see that really does want to have the mindset of growth because of the fact that a good amount of people like where they're at, you know, even if where they're at really is a continuous cycle of repeat rewind. It's like every day, getting up every day doing the same exact thing, but getting upset at someone that does something different every day. You know, it's like some people will upset themselves at what another person does more so than getting upset with what they're not doing. It's just a weird energy. The same ones that will manipulate your energy and everyone else's energy to get their way, but fail to realize how selfish that is because it's going to take away the free will of another that's down the line when it comes to their lineage. Because we all learn from the past in a way where each lesson is supposed to teach us a new version of ourselves to recreate that home that we want for ourselves. It's like we all want our children in peace, yet a good amount is still temporarily still looking for a fix of that energy to feel that peace, you know? Because to feel that peace and to really be in peace and to have that peace is to really remove the chaos from around you. But we're always in chaos by way of people, places, and things when it comes to the chaos that they bring. And it's all a matter of who we are to ourselves. I'm pretty sure I went three different places in this conversation, but that's it. Truly. Hi, everybody. What's going on here? But it's the manipulation of the energy when it comes to forcing another's free will to do what they need or want just to stay on the same repeat rewind cycle. but they're the one that's bored with their life. That's the problem. That's the issue. And the issue is really deep within that they themselves don't even want to dig. But those are the very same ones that have no problem trying to bury you in the bullshit. They don't have no problems trying to bury you in all the labels and stereotypes that they are still living in or under, where they feel like they're buried in it. That's the bullshit that they don't want to deal with because some still live in the hype of who they were, and who you're becoming differs because who they were really compete with who you are becoming, because the entire time they've been trying to dim your fucking light before you even realize what your light really meant to not only you but to everybody around you. That's the reason why they don't fucking like you. They don't like the fact that you reflect upon the multifaceted mirror of you all of their projections of themselves that they refuse to dig deep in, but they don't mind digging deeply into your shit to try to make you feel like they're them. You know, that's the weirdest of exchange of energy because if you're not there, that energy goes right back to where it goes. You know, who it sent, who sent it. It's like who farted, whoever smelt it dealt it type of shit, you know. And those are the stinkiest ones with the nastiest of attitudes. You know, the bougiest fucking ones, the fucking privileged or feel privileged or entitled. Yes, they're the ones with their hands out. You know, they're quick to manipulate to get into somebody's pocket to live a way where, you know what, to be yourself, you live in your own way. And that's the problem. They have to live up to an image. They have to live up to standards that they created for themselves that they themselves can't even master. Because if somebody elevates by themselves without a hand being lent out or even given a hand to help out, it's a problem to those that are used to being held up, you know, that are used to being given shit because they're entitled to everything. They feel as though even to your shit when they ain't have a hand in the shit that you do, let alone the shit that you're creating for you. That's the problem. It's because of the fact that you're an individual creating for you more so than helping create. Or, you know, somebody created something and you're supposed to just stand in front and say, hi, this is mine. But you don't know shit about it. You don't know nothing about what the hell was created for you. You were just there. Like, there's no image to hold the fuck up if you can't even hold the image up yourself. What are you actually looking at? It's like somebody every single day getting dressed up by somebody else, face beat by somebody else, hair done by somebody else, clothes by somebody else, and none of it is their style. But they want to hold up the image, but can't afford the image to be held up. The shit is the wildest thing. But to an individual, to be an individual, you have to be a standard of such to be an individual as per someone who has an opinion that never even experienced life on their own, by themselves, with no fucking hands. It's the one that wants to call you dirty because they threw the mud. Weird as shit. But at the same time, when they get mad at you and jealous and the envy comes in because you made something out of the fucking mud that they was throwing you. And they're the ones that was probably given a fucking home, given a start, given the shoes to fucking fill. Anyways, that's my rambling hype for today.